We're welcoming Jordan Goldwire. Jordan, thanks for your time. If you have a question for Jordan, please use the hand raise feature and we'll call on you. So we'll get started here. You guys hear me? You muted. We'll start here with it needs to be unmuted. All right, we'll get started with Jordan Goldwire. Jordan, thanks for your time. If you have a question for Jordan, use the hand raise feature, and we'll get started with Steve Wiseman. Steve, go ahead.
Thanks, Mike. Jordan, you guys only shot a little above 30% tonight. You got the turnovers down from the other day, but shots weren't falling. What was going on offensively so you guys couldn't get scoring tonight?
Yeah, I don't think it was anything necessarily going on. Just didn't hit shots tonight. Just got to get back in the lab and keep working. And yep.
What were they doing defensively? Did they make it tough to get shots?
Yeah, they were really compacting the lane and just trying to keep us out the paint. So it was hard to get kind of dribble drives. And I felt like some of our shots were rushed and just we just weren't able to hit tonight. So just something that we got to work on and keep improving.
All right, we'll go to Jim Sumner next. Jim, go ahead.
Jordan, this is the second game in a row that Duke's come out of the locker room after halftime and really struggled. What do you see the problem as, and how do you get it fixed?
Yeah, I think the problem is just we got to come out and want it. I think the last two games we come out to start the second half, and we've been lackadaisical, not getting stops. So it's just a matter of wanting it and wanting to get stops. Everybody be hungry, talking a bunch of different things. So we just got to be better.
And how do you do that? How do you accomplish that?
Yeah, obviously playing with no fans is different. So we just got to create our own energy. Everybody talking. We need every single person on the team. So I think it's just a matter of wanting to do it, and I think we'll be better at it.
Thanks.
All right, we'll go to Evan Cohen. Go ahead, Evan.
So as bad as the first half of that second half looked, it looked like you guys were starting to make a run around the 9-minute mark. And then the offense sort of went cold right after that. So I'm just wondering, what sort of happened? Was it just, the shots didn't fall, or, what happened around after that 7-minute mark where your run sort of stopped?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. Shots not falling. We were a little stagnant. Often we weren't really moving as much. So it's just a matter of working together just to get the best shot we want.
All right, Bryan Mclaughlin, go ahead.
Jordan, the first part of that 8 minutes, you guys were pretty successful in accomplishing what you were trying to do, at least in attacking the basket and getting open shots. What changed over from that point forward in terms of what Michigan State was doing to get you guys on your heels?
Yeah, I just think, like I said, I just think we got a little stagnant. We weren't getting stops, kind of missed some rebounds. So I think it's just a team effort to just be better. And like I said, just get the right shots and want to get stops.
Derek Saul.
Hey, Jordan. So, this was a tougher game compared to Saturday when Jalen Johnson and TJ Stewart had, really great debuts. So what's your message as a veteran leader to these freshmen after coming off a worse game?
Yeah, it's game 2. It's a long season. We're not going to be perfect this early. So just know that we have more games to play and you'll get another chance, another opportunity. So just keep their heads up, come back, let's put in the work, and we'll be good.
We got time for 2 more. We'll go to Donald Wine first.
Hey, Jordan, when it comes to Duke Michigan State, you always think about the word physicality. What was that like tonight as opposed to last year? And how did that affect your game tonight?
Yeah, they're an older veteran team, so they play really physical defense, and we got a lot of freshmen, and so some of their first time playing against something like that. So I just think they had a lot of guys that were mature tonight, and they came out and they played well. But I think we also played well. Just a couple of things didn't go our way, and we were still in the game.
Our last question, go to David Hale.
Hey, Jordan. You mentioned DJ a little bit. Wendell talked a lot this offseason about sort of the idea of wanting to be more confident and not kind of have his confidence rattled when he misses, particularly the three-pointer a lot. Obviously not a great night for him. Have you seen enough in this offseason and leading into this game where you think he's in a better place to rebound from that this time around than he might have been a year ago?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, it's the second game, and Wendell knows it's a long year, so I know he's gonna come back, put in the work, and he'll be ready to go on Friday. So I'm just telling him keep shooting it because we got confidence in him, and I know it'll go in.
All right, Jordan, appreciate your time. Best of luck on Friday.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Matt, appreciate your time. If you have a question for Matt, use the hand raise feature, and we'll get to you. Questions for Matt Hurt. We'll start with Jim Sumner.
Hey, Matt. Jordan referenced the offense as being stagnant at times. You look at the relatively low assist numbers, that seems to bear it out. Well, what does the Duke offense have to do to get more flow, to get more movement?
Yeah, just pass and cut, trust a teammate, dribble, drive, and kick. Just try to get a lot of movement on offense. And once we do that, we have a lot of good sets. So once we just get movement, off ball cuts, dribble drive, middle drive, kicks, I think we'll be good.
You mentioned trust your teammates. That's something that will develop? I mean, you guys had kind of a truncated preseason. Is that something that will develop as you gain more familiarity with your teammates?
Yeah, for sure. Half our team's freshmen, and just trying to live the ride with them because it's a long season, hopefully, and just trying to get their backs and just know like we have to come to work every day and just try to improve and be better than we were yesterday.
Thanks, man.
Go to Steve Wiseman. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, Matt, were you guys getting the shots you wanted tonight, or did Michigan State force you into some bad ones, which led to, the poor shooting percentage?
Yeah, we had a lot of good shots. They just didn't fall. But credit to Michigan State. They're a great team. Really well coached. But I think some of it was on us. But have to give credit to Michigan State and how they played well tonight.
David Thompson, go ahead.
One positive you guys can take from tonight. 22 turnovers against Coppin State, 12 tonight. What improved for you guys in that respect?
Yeah, just trying to make the easy play, the simple play. Some of our passes last game was, we're just trying to make the home run play. Just keeping it simple and just talking and communicating and just getting movement off the ball. So I think that's positive that we did tonight, and hopefully we can just keep improving on it.
Go to Evan Colin.
So I know you guys have already answered a lot of questions about how this year's different without fans, but especially today in a game where it seems like you're starting to make a run in the middle of the second half, cutting into within single digits, with fans. Do you think it's harder to finish off that run without fans in the stands compared to previous seasons?
Yeah, for sure. But, our team, our bench, coming into the season, we know that we had to create our own energy. On Saturday, it wasn't that well, but I think just coming here with energy, bench on the court, because we know we're not going to have fans this year. So just try to do that on the court.
All right, we have time for two more. We'll go to Vashti Hurt. Vashti, go ahead.
Hi, Matt. You talked about creating your own energy. Can you talk about Jordan Goldwire and the energy that he created when he came into the game?
Yeah, for sure. Gold last year, proved himself of how well a defender he was. First game, coach got on all of us, the older people, and seeing him improve against a big time team like that, was a really great sight to see. So I'm just happy for him, but we know that we just got to keep working because we're taking it one day at a time.
All right, we'll finish up. Bryan Mclaughlin, go ahead.
Hey, Matt, it was well documented in the offseason about all the work you put in on your body and just preparing for more physical play. This is your first chance to really play against a physical team. Can you talk about how that played out and impacted your ability tonight?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna be last year, I was a little small, but I just took the feedback from my coaches and just try to improve anywhere I could, weight room, on the court. So I think just taking a day by day mentality during quarantine really helped me. And hopefully we can just have a great season.
All right, Matt Hurt, appreciate your time. Best of luck on Friday.
Appreciate it.